Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Welcome to week 4 of the rank advancement month number 1. Alright, guys, I'm super excited to be back on Insta Live. Ibtisam Ajakane, Muhammad Baluchi, Ziz Rashid, Marwan, how are you, my brother? Aryan Raj, Nabila Fahim, Mehdi Belhaj, Manam Ajin, Mr. Anil Kumar, Samira, how are you? Siamak, how are you? Ibn Abbas in the house, Shalu, how are you? Brijesh, Yashu, all of you must be somewhere together. Vicky Ras, I'll see you on Wednesday and Thursday. QNet official, Rita, Anujit, okay, the V official, Loreen in the house, Atli Hassan, who I just was with yesterday, Singh Shubash, alright, Rudra Pangu Prabhar, Zolo, see you tomorrow morning at the airport. Poonam, Manvit Reddy, Balaji, how are you, Apu, in ISB? Ranga Pranav, Pramita, Laila Erahui, Fatmal, Shamar, Sanu, how are you? Mr. Sajid, Samija, Manita, Adams, Yusuf, Hariom, Sonu, Kasudon, Rohit, Shadi, how are you, Shadi? Miss you, bro. Abdul Ibrahim, Muki Smina, Ami Punya, alright, Kape Lamin, Guribar, Kalai, I hope you're doing okay, dear. Alright, Najib Khan, KS underscore Ram, Ashok Chauhan, 626, I'm Arun. Why is that 626 underscore I'm Arun? You know, all my cars have 626. Interesting. Tell me why, Arun. Long live Kaka, Gujar, Najib underscore KH1390, PSPK, Vihan, I'm fine. Deepak Singh, Ajay Babu, Nongrum Purnima, Nira, Rejoy. Rejoy, is that you? How are you, Rejoy? Edric Irfan, Ayushi Gupta, Shuk Walan Ruda, Banshi Wal Malkan. That's very interesting. David Sharma in the house, Harshat Kadiri, official Isha Rana, Rajmal, Bakre, Jafang, right? Elbak, Amal, Sachin Patel, X-Men 38, Fatun, Vikas Kohli, Beth Altu, Parishan. Okay, greetings. Abid, how are you, Abid? Rachit, Abi, Mauna, Bausbia. Alright. Is Sati there? Alright. Okay, I have to always mention Sati's name if he's there, or not he gets upset. Vijayar, how are you, Apu? Komana, Boyna Pravi, Jishim, To Love, Akila, Warrior. Agatha, how are you? Christopher Lobo. Yashu, how are you? I see you. Jishim, are you with Brijesh? Suprita Sinha, Sarah Zalmadi, I remember Miss Pritam. Alright, everyone is saying hello Sati, but I don't see him. Must be a scam. He's trying to get everyone. Renuka, how are you? We're going to miss you at ICE. Nagashri Chowdhury, Elbak, Arnish, Ravindran, Hadi 091, Shipra, you must be somewhere. I see you. CGM Bere, alright, Amal Younes, Shashindra, Ayushi Gupta, Shivnat, Jai Shri Ram, alright, Satish, alright, okay, so, greetings, my V family, all over the world, alright, Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters, Privyat to all my Russian-speaking warriors, bonjour to everyone who speaks French all over the world, Salam, Marhaba, Vigets, Ola, greetings to QN Europe, Aiboan, Wanakam, GLL, Namaste, Avarjana, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sastrikal, okay, Wanakam, okay, apa kabar Indonesia and Hong Kong, Ni Hao Ma Hong Kong, Sin Chow, Alright. Vietnam, Mekalawa. Okay, please say my name, Mahmood. Okay, I said your name. Ajay Babu, I see you guys. Singapore, I'm coming to you tomorrow. Greetings to Singapore, Nachita. Alright, I see all of you guys. Okay, so welcome to Instagram week 4 of month number 1. Now, this month is fundamentally important because this is the first month of the year, your first rank month of the year. And all of you who are focusing for moving to gold, to sapphire, sapphire to platinum, platinum to diamond, and those aiming for blue diamond, this is the deciding week. This is week number 4. No excuses. Don't sleep. Don't eat. Alright? Cancel everything in your life except presentation, follow through, training, pushing your people, power of association, rule 3. So, since you watch me on Rise Again, like those are my kids, they're all in my room, alright? If you're wondering why my room is so noisy, Kian, Papa loves you, alright? Okay? And if you were there at Rise Again, alright, I introduce what I would say is the true secret of success for almost every organization under the V umbrella is that the year 2007, VCon Jakarta, when I introduced to the world the answer to everything, that's rule 3, 15 presentations, alright, a month, 4 a week on average, alright. If you focus on achieving rule 3, if you focus just on this, if you just, okay, you want to say hello? Okay, you say hello, then you go. Okay, say hello. Say hello. Yeah, okay. That's Kian. That's Chief Little Junior. He's reminding you to do rule 3. So if there's one thing I want you to push on the first month of 2024 is make sure you, as an upline, complete rule 3. Make sure that everyone who has committed to do rule 3 completes rule 3. If there's somebody who has done one presentation on the whole month, then they have to do 14 presentations this week. You know, I know people who target 24 presentations a week and they can complete it. So there is no excuse on the planet except your lack of desire, alright, no dream that you will not complete rule 3. So to all the uplines, the V partners, the AVPs, the V councils, if you have one message besides rank advancement this week, is for everyone in your organization who made the commitment, who attended Rise Again, who understand the power of rule 3 to do rule 3. Rule 3, rule 3, rule 3. 15 presentations a month without fail. You should have a new name list. You should be excited. You should have reawaken. Is it reawaken? Reawaken your dreams for 2024. Alright? And this week is the deciding week, not of the first month of rank advancement, but the attitude that you have this year. Because if you do not keep your promises on the first month, if you do not achieve the simple TAT of rule 3 on the first month, if you do not set the tone for yourself and your organization on the first month, then the rest of the 11 months, you will allow this to become an excuse, a rationalization, alright, for the rest of the year. Then you will not be able to rise again to be the best version of yourself. So please remember everything that I shared at Rise Again, what Donna shared, Sati, David, Dave, Japa, Kalai. Alright, remember those messages. And if you want to set the tone for the rest of 2024, then rule 3 is a must. And I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to you as your working upline. as your chief, representing the great ones, Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, that this month complete Rule 3. This month complete Rule 3. You want to say hello to everyone? Come here. Say Rule 3. Come here. Come here. Say Rule 3. There's nothing. You can't take that. That's my medicine.
Can we keep it?
You can keep it, but you can't take it. Okay, say Rule 3. Say Rule 3.
Why you take out all this?
Say Rule 3.
Why you take
Say
out?
Rule 3 to everyone.
Why you take out this?
Okay.
Why you take out?
Why are you not doing Rule 3? That's what Aryan is saying. Okay? So, this is what I want you to do this month. All of you who are here live.
Open it. I want to open it.
Alright, okay. Here. Alright? All of you this month, Adli, Arun, Sati, David, remind everyone that they have one goal this month, to complete Rule 3. And if the last week of rank month number 1, if you just implement effectively the culture of Rule 3 and you get them to keep their promises of Rule 3, you will see the energy change in your organization. Because Dato Sri Vijay always told me, ultimately, what is TAT? It's a promise to yourself. What is Rule 3? It's a promise to yourself. If you can break promises you make so easily to yourself, you will end up breaking promises to your downlines, to your family, to everyone. Ultimately, what defines a man or woman on this journey of life is not what you achieve. It is the promises you keep. Now, don't get me wrong. We break promises every day and it's okay. But there are some promises you cannot break. Because you break these promises, it weakens you. It becomes acceptable. It becomes the ultimate excuse that you don't have to keep a promise that you make to yourself. Alright? So please, Rule 3, Rule 3, Rule 3. Make it the mantra. Make it a non-negotiable TAT for everyone in your organization. Are you with me? Alright? Now in a few days, I'll be going to meet 200-300 people who are the lucky ones who qualified and got approved to attend the in-service brotherhood camp or the in-service boot camp that is happening in Malaysia starting Tuesday. Alright? And I'll be going there. Arun is there, Sati is there, David is there, Adli is there, Dave Joel, the core in-service, some members of the Alliance. And today I was chatting with somebody and trying to figure out, they were trying to figure out, what is this philosophy of service above self? What is this need for us to attach this concept of in-service to success? So they asked a very profound question. They said, can I be successful if I'm not in service? If I don't come to ISB? If I don't serve at VCon? If I don't practice the value system of Japa and Dato Sri of service above self? Now my answer to this, and listen very carefully, alright? Anyone can be successful for a short time. Alright? We are not in a traditional business where success is based on strategy or technical things. I always tell people, I met someone in Dubai. I was just in Dubai for 4 days. I was so proud to meet our leaders from Russia, our leaders from Knights, all our leaders from India. I was so happy to meet my brother, Dr. Motas, for the first time this new year. Adli was there, Mohanat was there. I met Kavita. I met Sachin. Alright, it was an unbelievable reunion at the beginning of the year in Dubai. So Habibi, come to Dubai. Alright, I miss you guys already. And I want to share with you, alright, there's 2 parts to this answer. Okay? We are not running a technical business. A traditional business out there is 99% strategy, technique, marketing, products and everything else. And 1% the human factor. But network marketing is the total opposite. It's 99% the human factor, 1% technical, 1% complan, 1% products, 1% do you know how to do your presentation. It's 99% human factor. And that's why success has a lot to do with how you manage people, how you manage relationships. So my answer to that person yesterday or today early in the morning, all right, you cannot succeed in network marketing. You cannot be a consistent max out king or queen unless you understand, unless you embrace the philosophy of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay called service above self, the concept of being in service. Now, the concept of being in service is not what you see at VCon. What you see at VCon of your uplines wearing uniform and serving and helping out at VCon, that is just a very small part of the philosophy of service above self. That is service, in service, a brotherhood and sisterhood in action. That only happens 2, 3, 4 times a year. But the purpose of the ISB bootcamp, the purpose of this philosophy that Dato Sri Vijay instilled, especially in me, all right, has nothing to do with that. It has to do with you. Because let me explain what happens in network marketing. Network marketing is, and this applies equally to Vicky, to Rasha, to Irish, to Kunan, to Azul, everyone who is here, Agatha, all right, who's here, Rejoy, from corporate, all right. When you start any journey of becoming better, becoming more successful, on this journey, your ego, your arrogance, your self-belief can become very unproductive, can become very disastrous if you don't control it. And this is more evident in network marketing than any other industry. Because in network marketing, we practice edification. Now, the purpose of edification, when I edify, all right, Dato Sri Vijay, or you edify Arun, Atli, Sati, David, or they edify me, the purpose is for people who don't know us to shut up and listen. Do you understand? So when you edify people enough, all right, you empower their voice to those who do not know them, those who have not given trespass to them. Edification is to strengthen or establish trespass on behalf of the person you edify. But the danger of edification, it also feeds the ego of the person you are edifying. All right? You wanna say hello to everyone, or you wanna sit next to Papa? Come sit next to Papa. All right. This edification is a double-sided sword. It can also make the person who is edified feel that they are superior, and that feeling of superior, feeling of I did it, I made it, or even when you start hitting big checks like 2,000 US a week, 5,000 US a week, 10,000 US a week. Your ego naturally will tell you, you did it on your own. All right. You are the best of the best of the best. You become a max out king, max out queen. The ego is even worse, even more dangerous. All right. And Dato Sri realized this at an early stage.
Very dangerous.
Yes, very dangerous. Exactly. All right. And Dato Sri realized this in the early stage, that the downfall of most network marketing organizations is not challenges, is not Google search, it is not all of those kind of things. The downfall of most network marketing organization is when the leaders, the uplines, start to believe in their own hype, and they no longer build the business. It's their ego that builds the business, and that will ultimately lead to destruction. Your downlines disliking you, breaking away from you. All right, when they stop seeing your heart, but instead they see your ego, that you're doing it from a place of selfishness, not selflessness. And Dato Sri Vijay realized this in the early stage. And I still remember when I used to sit down with him, he used to tell me, Padman, you have only one enemy. I said, okay, this is interesting. Another profound statement by Dato Sri Vijay. He said, you have only one enemy. And that enemy is within you. It is our ego. There is no enemies out there. Alright, all the enemies out there you think you have, you created in your own stupid mind. Alright, but the most dangerous
And the
enemy,
crows, yes.
alright, is your ego within you.
Eagles and crows.
Are you guys with me? And the reason why he instilled this philosophy of service above self, that even though you are an upline, even though you are a successful upline, you must still remain in service to your downlines. That your downlines are the ones that make your success possible. Without them, there is no BVs that come to your tracking center. Alright? Without them, you are nothing. Therefore, you do not control them. You do not manage them like a corporate structure. But instead, you should be in service to them, to help them rise, help them achieve their goals. And this applies equally to corporate. Your employees are not your employees, Vicky, Rejoy, Vijayar, They are not your employees, Agatha. They are part of your family and you're there to raise them. You're there to serve them, not command over them. Dato Sri Vijay has never once treated me like a downline or an employee. He has always treated me as a brother, someone he cares for. He demonstrates his care. He will serve by my side. I've seen the founders when we did our first event in 2000, I think we were on a cruise. And I was walking to the cruise and suddenly I saw Dato Sri Vijay and Japa loading the bags because it was so chaotic. Alright, people were stuck. They couldn't find their rooms. And our founders, the great ones, were there loading the bags into the cruise ship, helping people find their rooms, alright, doing registration, doing check-in. And that is the moment I understood that a true leader is a leader who serves above self, who serves not for power, but serve because of love and care. So being in service is non-negotiable. You can run your events, and I know you are edified. Alright? I know when I am not there, Japa is not there, Dato Sri Vijay is not there, you are chief, I'm sure, at your own event. I've seen it. But don't let it get to your head. Don't let it fuel your ego, because ultimately you will lose your people. You will lose your network. So this philosophy of service above self is not only at VCon, it must become a way of life. Alright? The greatest servant leader has always been our parents. If you look at your father, you look at your mother, they serve their family. Alright? They put themselves not first, they put themselves last after their family, their children, their loved ones. Service above self is simply not putting yourself first, putting other people first, putting your family, your parents, your organization, your downlines. Put them first. Put yourself number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. The further you move down in the list of selfishness or self-serving existence, the greater leader you will become. And if you look at the great ones, Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, they demonstrated. If you look at the V partners like Arun Adli, Sati David, if you look at Motas, who I just met, he's truly in service to his downlines. Alright? And this is fundamentally important. In our business is 99% human, 1% technical, 1% knowledge. And these 99% human relationships, managing the relationships, don't allow your ego to manage the relationships. Don't allow your ego to be the upline. Don't allow your ego to be the networker. The real you should shine. And the real you must recognize that we are here to make money, to be financially free, yes, but also to serve. So why we do the in-service boot camp, which you should try to come for. The seats are limited. You have to apply. You got to be approved. Alright? It's because at the in-service brotherhood boot camp is where we help people understand. Alright? That being in service is not a choice. It is not an action. It is not serving at VCon. It is not putting on the uniform. Alright? It is and has to become a way of life. And the day you understand the power of service above self, the day you understand, all right, the power of selflessness, you will rise to become a great networker, a great upline. You will retain the loyalty of others because people will stay with you. The reason why I have stayed with Japa and Dato Sri for 25 years and I will stay with them the next 25 is because they have always demonstrated that they are here to serve above self. They have always demonstrated that I am more important than their self needs. They have always demonstrated that their downlines are a priority and not themselves. And when they demonstrate this, all right, people will follow. So if somebody asks me, how do you establish such strong loyalty, Chief? Nothing. I just decided a long time ago that your dreams, all right, you guys, my downlines all around the world, you are more important than what I want. Do you understand? That your dreams are more important than what I want today. And that's fundamentally important. When you make the dreams of others more important than yours, they will rise. And in network marketing, when you help people rise, you rise automatically. So don't let your network be built by your ego. Don't lead with your ego. Understand that you are nothing without your downlines. You are nothing without this great opportunity provided by Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. And to always be in service above self, be grateful to others. Constantly be grateful to others. Be grateful to everyone that makes you who you are today. Are you guys with me? And this is week number 4. Push your ego aside and achieve rule 3. Your ego will create excuses. Your ego will say, this is not the real secret. It will not work. It is not possible to do 15 presentations a month. It is. Just make sure you push your ego aside and keep your promises that you made to me, that you made to Japa, to Dato Sri Vijay. Keep your promises that you made to your downlines. And this month, month number 1, rank month number 1, complete rule 3. Complete rule 3. Are you guys with me? Alright, so those who are coming to ISB, you will see me. And I will make sure with Arun Atli Sati, David Dave, that you'll understand the power of service above self. Every max out queen, every max out king who are maxing out consistently, if you look at them, they all have one characteristic. They serve above self. There is no such thing as power leadership, authority leadership, edified leadership. You should only strive to be one kind of leader like Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. That is to be a servant leader. The day you understand the power of this, the day you understand the truth of this, you will rise. You will rise higher than you can ever rise. Are you guys with me? So this is your chief saying, I'll see you at ISB. I'll see some of you in Thailand. I'll see some of you at ICE. I'll see you guys at the VCons. Alright? I love you guys so much. Welcome to week number 4. Cancel everything. Alright? And focus on rule 3, rank achievement, your TAT for the week. Focus on raising your downlines. Make this week number 4 of rank number 1 2024 the most unbelievable week ever. I love you guys. Always remember, serve above self.